This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So we're back. We haven't been canceled yet.
We probably
here.
have been canceled. They could just cancel us.
We're just going to keep recording episodes and go with it.
There's just a lot of words that we probably use and we shouldn't use, but
Right.
we've used them our whole life, so I don't think we're going to switch now.
Okay. Well,
If we get canceled, whatever. What are they going to cancel us to?
Why do you mean cancel us
We
too?
haven't got
Doesn't
our.
make
We
sense.
haven't got our. Well, maybe we'll never get it.
We
haven't
might
got our
not ever get it
standard
anymore.
spot. There's a lot of other people out there, like on Sirius Radio or whatever, that are worse than us. Maybe. Actually, maybe not. They're
I'm
just
not
on
sure.
podcasts. But
I'm not
our
sure.
podcast keeps growing. People keep listening.
Hopefully after
We're back
last
from.
week.
We're back. Last week was great. Mom and Dad
it?
are cutting. We're just gonna say they're cutting edge.
Oh, okay. Is that what that's called?
Yeah, they're cutting edge. But you know what? The thing that people like most about our last week's podcast was my dad's joke about the duct tape.
That was pretty good.
He
I
says
was
right
impressed
before,
with that.
if you didn't hear us last week, right before the sub went down, they were saying, "I can't make out the words. I can't make out the words on the radio." Oh, where's the duct tape?
Do we have any
Boof.
duct tape
Do we
or
have
something
any,
like
do we have
that?
any duct tape?
You have to listen back to get the full
Yeah, then the
experience of
submarine
it.
exploded. And then it didn't help that we made our podcast called Cocaine Beach.
Probably not.
It's not like we do cocaine.
We do not.
We were talking about Biden's cocaine.
Right.
Biden does cocaine, not us.
Allegedly.
Hunter and Biden. I don't think Biden does cocaine. If he did, that might be the end of Biden.
Right.
But Hunter does.
Allegedly.
No. I read the book. Laptop
Oh,
from
therefore he
Hell.
does. He didn't
Yeah.
write the book. It's not a memoir.
Oh, he didn't write
it's
it
not
himself?
an autobiography.
The Laptop from Hell.
Right.
Trust me, anybody that leaves their laptop and forgets to pick it up with all
That's
that
what I said last week.
all that information on it,
It
probably
probably is yours.
Probably did lose a bag of cocaine in the White
Right.
House.
Oh, well, I don't know where that is. It's fine. I got another one.
Yeah, so duct tape and cocaine. That was the theme of our podcast last week. So if you want to listen.
I
But
mean,
we
that
were in-
wasn't the theme, but let's pretend it was.
But we were in Newport Beach.
Right.
And now we're back.
We're back.
And it's Sunday.
And it's hot as F.
Hot as shit. We're tired. We're on a week-long hangover
I don't
here.
want to do anything.
I couldn't get you to it took me a long time
I
to course you to
know.
podcast.
Sadly, we went to lunch because we have no food
Right.
and had a cocktail, and I was like, oh, I feel better because I'm just used to having like a cocktail with lunch.
Well, it's kind of like our pilot lights are lit from the week.
right.
Once that pilot
That's
light's lit,
sad.
takes-
How am I going to survive work tomorrow?
Oh, you're done.
I'm
You're
toast.
dead.
I'm going to have to come home and like
you are-
sneak a little. No, just joking.
Yeah, what if you
Well,
took? Yeah, shot a fireball before you go back to
Right,
work.
it's fine, right?
Yeah,
Glass
it's
of
fine.
wine at lunch.
I could definitely
People
do
do that
with
in
my
like
work.
Europe, don't they?
I'm sure they do.
Right.
Glass of wine.
Yeah.
You get a siesta too.
I would need one after a
Yeah.
lunch cocktail.
I did that for a while. I had.
You were
I-
drinking it during work
yeah,
hours?
yeah, I had a company called Tahoe Lighting for 16 years, and when we first started it, we started doing a lot of lunches. And
You
stuff.
drink at lunch?
So we drink like 2 beers, 3 beers at lunch,
Oh,
and go
that
back and be
makes you
so
tired,
I'm
man.
like, I never can drink at lunch again.
Right. Because
just
you don't want to do it.
unless
You're
I
so
don't-
unproductive the rest of the
Right, unless
afternoon.
I don't have to go back to work and have a couple beers. Like
Right.
Friday would be a good day to do that if you didn't
Right.
have to really
You
go
have to
back
like
to work.
either take a nap, stop and
Yeah.
take a nap, or just keep going.
Yeah, or operate high-powered saws.
Always
Right.
a wise choice.
Probably not a good idea.
Not a good choice.
Anybody listening, do not do that.
Not recommended.
I don't know if anybody out there who listens to us on Stitcher, but Stitcher
I
is one
have
of our
no
platforms. I know
idea.
Doug
Yeah.
from acting. A few people said they live from. I mean, I don't know who listens on Stitcher, but Stitcher's going
Going
away
out of business
on
or
August
something,
29th.
yeah.
So if you are listening to us on Stitcher,
find a new
find a new
thing.
platform. Apple,
Everything else.
Audible, friggin'
You name it, we're
Kylie
on
doesn't
it.
even know where we're on, but
I
we're
don't.
mainly on Apple Podcast and Spotify. And if you can, when you're on there, rate us a 5 and leave us a comment. Subscribe. That helps us out a lot. And if you tell a friend to listen, most people don't listen to podcasts unless you actually tell a friend to listen.
That's
hey,
true.
you got to listen to us. So
That's true.
if you can do all that, if each person tells a friend and they tell a friend and they
Oh my
tell a
God,
friend,
we have so many downloads.
we'll actually be successful.
Right. Help us.
Help
you.
us. Help you. Help us.
Think how much better this
Help
podcast
you.
might be if we had a bigger following.
And we need a little more money to finish our studio. We need the studio's sitting incomplete right now. It's real close though.
I don't think that has to do with lack of funds. Just saying.
It has lack of funds. We need sponsors.
Is that it? Okay.
Yes, we need sponsors.
Okey-dokes.
So anybody out there,
I'll take that then.
Juicy Tits.
Juicy Tits.
And then there's a new like tequila type company in Reno that I'm trying to get sponsors.
There is?
Yeah, they're on 4th Street.
Did not know that.
Yeah, I wrote them down what they're called, but I'm like, that would be a good sponsor for us.
I don't take a tequila,
I think
but
drinking,
it's fine.
like our Instagram and stuff is full of beer companies and
right.
stuff. So we need breweries.
I mean, it is
and we need
always
beer
happy
companies.
hour here.
Right.
Right.
You don't seem too happy today.
That's because I want to do nothing. Vacation is exhausting.
Right. Our vacations are exhausting.
Do you know how many Costco orders I had to do to make sure everyone was happy?
Right. Why do you make so many Costco orders?
I don't know.
Kylie's like, if you just think of something on the beach, she
I
makes
got
an
it.
order
I'll
to
get it
Target,
for you.
Costco, Amazon.
It's like because I don't want to deal with it later and I know it's going to be my problem. Because it's never just your problem. Because even if you say, I'll take care of it, I have to come with you.
Yeah, you're the ordering
Like
queen.
if you're like, I'll go get it at the store, it becomes a we're going to go get it at the store. We're going to go do this.
Right. Well, you help me do things.
Right. So it's like, I'll just order it, I guess.
And it disappears.
Right. But then I'm tired.
Yep.
I know.
We were in Newport Beach all week. We have a blast in Newport Beach. We do crazy things in Newport
We
Beach.
do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wear your sweatsuit. I try
Oh,
on your
you always
sweatsuit.
wear my clothes. Yeah.
I try on Kylie's clothes. She always has these wild sweatsuits, and then she had this beach cover-up that was all netted. I look like a transvestite in the thing.
You did.
And I go and knock on my mom's door and get a response.
It's a reaction we like to see
yeah,
what
we
we're
need
going to
the
get.
reaction. She goes, oh, my God.
And then
look at
sends
you.
it to everybody in
and
the
then
family.
she takes a picture and sends it to everybody in the family.
Right.
I actually had that picture on my cell phone. I deleted it because I couldn't.
You couldn't look at
I
yourself
couldn't
in
look
it?
at that anymore. Maybe he's grossed out.
Oh, well, that was what you would look like if you decided to either dress up as a
Yikes.
female
That'd be
or
scary.
transition.
I will stay male.
I think it's a good choice.
Probably stay male.
Right.
I mean, slightly
She did say
femme-male,
that you
but
needed
I'll-
a bra.
Right, she did. A slightly feminine male, but I'll stay male. Or a metro man.
And the sweatsuit is a unisex sweatsuit.
And that chick up in
What chick?
Montana, Sky Durham.
Right.
I don't think they responded to us at all because I called her man Metro.
I don't know. Didn't he call himself Metro?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe
but
he didn't.
I might have said something wrong. See, that's how we cancel ourselves left and right.
Right. You put your foot in your mouth constantly.
And what that actress that I called out to will probably never call us. She'll
I
probably
don't
never
know.
call us
What
anyway.
actresses you call out?
You know the girl from the Lifetime movie that I saw getting her Spanx on?
Oh,
Sarah
Melissa
Jessica
Joan
Parker?
Hart.
Oh, Melissa
she's
Joan
not
Hart.
a Lifetime
No,
actress.
Melissa
Yeah.
Joan Hart. Yeah, she'll probably never call us back either.
I'm going to go with a no. You're probably never going to
I
be
think
in
I
one of our
called.
movies
I
again
didn't call
either.
her a bitch. I think I called somebody a bitch. But it happens. This is my free.
It happens.
This mic's my freedom of speech.
Well, I hope it's also your. I don't even know
What?
how to word it.
Death
Your
of me.
life freedom, because you're never
The
going to
death
do
of me.
anything else
The
besides
death
this.
of me. Oh,
Yeah.
Bullshit. We were watching a Lifetime Century golf tournament today, and who was on the TV?
Okay, we were watching. Excuse me, what?
Or not Lifetime.
It's NBC.
No, American Century Golf Tournament on NBC, where Steph Curry sunk the putt.
Yeah, the Celebrity Golf Tournament in
Yeah,
Tahoe,
Celebrity Golf
whatever it's
Tournament
called.
Tahoe.
It changes names every year, I swear.
So we're watching this thing, and who cares about the golf tournament? This commercial comes on, and I'm on the commercial.
Yes, you are.
It's and then some.
They're going to find out
That's
it's
my
you and
line.
take that down. They're like, shit, we got to change this commercial.
kept
'cause
getting
this
text-
guy.
I keep getting text about it.
Is this you? It is you.
Like, I always think I don't look good in the commercials, but other people think I look good.
I don't
right?
know. Every time
Did you think
kept
I look
seeing
good?
it, you're like, ew.
Right. Did you think I look good, though?
Yes, you did, honey. Your hair was long.
Forehead was big, hair was long. That's
You
all
had
I
that thing on
noticed.
your chin, but it's fine.
That's all I know. I did
I'm
nothing
just
on my
I'm
chin.
joking.
Swear to God, nothing
I
on
was
my
pretending
chin.
I was your mom.
My line. It's and then some.
How many times did it take for you to say that correctly?
Well, it took a few.
You make it look seamless, but I know you.
Let's just say it wasn't one take.
I believe that.
Actually, weirdly enough, I told the girl that I was with, I go, I'll do this in one take. And then it took like 8.
Right.
She goes, I thought you said it was going to be one take. Well, it didn't.
Well, I got a stutter, and I got reading problems.
Right. And I
You
had,
actually have reading problems. You have, like memory problems.
yeah, I do. But once I repeat it enough, I can get it. That's why I'm a repeater.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Because I did that audition with you last week, and it took more than a few
Oh.
repeats to get that correct.
Hopefully I got it, though. Audition
You
was
like,
good.
I should have made you. I didn't even get anything in Newport. I should have like pushed for something after that audition I had to do with you.
I know. And then like Murphy's Law, I got 2 more auditions while I was in Newport.
I know.
One I missed. It was that
Right.
casting director I kind of knew anyway. And then the other one's not due till next week. And
Great.
that one's for a movie, dear.
Can't wait for that
Yeah.
audition.
Dante texted me, he says, when's your next
Can't
movie? I said,
wait.
hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. But no one wants to hear about this shit. They want to hear about our Newport trip.
Okie doke.
Everybody wants to hear about our Newport trip. We bike everywhere.
Yep.
We get up in the morning. Let's just tell them what we do.
Okie dokes.
First of all, we lay in this bed.
Oh
we
my
stay
God.
We stay in this condo, and the kids stay
It's
all up
not
in
a condo. It's a house.
I mean, it's a house on the
from
beach.
1919.
23 or 1913
It
or something.
is like has been remodeled once in the 1950s, and that's it.
It is cool, though.
It is, yeah. It's
We're right on the sand.
right on the beach, surrounded by these multi-million-dollar houses that are beautiful, and we are
This one's a multi-million-dollar house.
not like those ones.
Right. But anyway, the neighbors know we're just renting it.
Obviously.
So anyway, the kids up in the loft, there's windows. All the kids
All
stay,
upstairs
there's
is a bunch of beds and a bathroom and a loft. So it's like a kid space. We don't go up
We
there.
do
We
not
try
go
to
up there.
ignore it because I don't want to know what happens.
One, we don't want to know what they're doing up there, and two, we don't want to go up there. But actually, it stayed up pretty. I did have to go up there one time, and I go,
and
wow,
it wasn't
it's
bad.
actually
I
pretty
know.
good up here.
It wasn't bad.
We'll just say Skylar probably doesn't keep her section clean, but River keeps his
I
section.
know. I
clean.
was pretty impressed.
Yeah, but not bad, Sky. Don't say nothing. Don't call me.
So yeah, and then the downstairs of the house is like the family room, kitchen. There's one bedroom.
And that's ours.
That would be ours. But the floors are slanted.
They slant the wrong way, so when you
The
lay
wrong
down,
way of the bed.
your feet are up higher than your head.
Right.
And to get up, I'm by the wall.
And it's up against a wall.
I-
It's also a double bed, not even a queen.
and it has a hole in the mattress, kind of.
Right.
And to get up in the middle of the night, because you're always thirsty, so I drink like 3 glasses of water. I got to get up and pee like 3 times at night. So I have to do like 4 sit-ups to get out of bed. I'm super sore because I'm in a wrong bed.
How's your core feel?
Yeah, you think I would come back with abs?
Yeah, but you
But
didn't.
I ate too much pizza and shit. Yeah. When you drink too much and eat too much
Right.
crappy food.
Good
And
point.
burritos I ate and pizza and oh
know.
god, kebabs the last day.
I mean, that's probably pretty good for you.
Yeah, but
A
still.
kebab.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Anywho,
So we
and then
don't sleep great. And then we have our own bathroom, but it doesn't have a shower. It just has a tub.
it's a little tiny low toilet with a mirror.
And
back
the roof is like slanted, so you have to like squat to do anything. And if I want to do my makeup, I have to physically sit on the toilet to get ready.
Yeah, because the mirror is right behind the
Right
toilet.
above
so
the toilet.
if you take a pee, you just see your ween
Right.
and it's cut
So
off just under your
I
chest.
walk into a lot of staring
No, I'm going pee.
while staring at
Yeah,
yourself.
you have to. How do you not?
You don't
close
have
your eyes.
to.
We
You
close your
look
eyes, take a
down
pee in
and
the
make
toilet.
sure you're actually aiming instead of the floor that you hit, like that one time.
Yeah, the one time. Sometimes guys, when they get up, they don't shoot straight,
Well,
and
you
it comes out
didn't.
like sideways or something, and that's what happened. It went all over the floor. I'm like, damn it!
Because you
all
were
over the
looking at
floor.
yourself in the mirror.
No, it was dark. It was dark.
Sure it was.
It was dark. I
Mhm.
swear to
That's
God.
what they all say.
Don't say that. And then you go out our place, and there's a breezeway with some stairs going up to what we call the penthouse or
Right.
the bar or,
right.
mom and dad's condo,
Correct.
mom and dad's house, and that's where they stay. In a little, they have
Like
their
a
own
one-bedroom
kitchen.
apartment.
Yeah, it's above the garage. They have their own kitchen. They call it
Sure.
a mother-in-law's room. They have their own kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a little living room,
Yes.
and they like it.
They love it, I think.
Dad sleeps on the couch diagonally.
No, your mom sleeps on the couch.
Oh, I mean, yeah, mom sleeps on the couch. Dad sleeps on the bed diagonally.
Yes.
So he falls asleep every night on the angle.
I know.
And then mom says, she always says, we start going to bed together, and then I go on the couch. But no, you're on the couch the whole time.
Right.
Dad's sideways. What are you going to do?
I
Lay on
know.
top of him?
Right. What do they do at home? Do they have a big bed at home?
No, at home they sleep together.
But does your dad still sleep diagonally?
I don't think so. I think just there.
It's 'cause it's a small bed?
I think it's
And it's hot?
It's a small bed and it's hot, and I think he just knows that mom sleeps on the couch. In
Oh,
the living
okay.
room.
So he's like, I'm
she
gonna
likes
sprawl
to,
up.
she likes to sleep on the couch in the living room.
I think that she does like it.
Yeah, it's a little cooler out there and everything. But yeah, everybody goes up there when you want to.
To
We
make
always
a
say to
cocktail.
make cocktails. They have a big table with a bar going on there, so it's a lot of
Yes.
fun. And then we have a garage that has one car in it and full of bikes.
And
Everybody has
chairs
a bike and,
And
chairs
surfboards
and surfboards
and every
it's a
beach thing you could imagine.
It's a smorgasbord, and we all
Right.
have bikes, and we all take our bikes together. We went on Monday this year and do a biker gang all the way to Balboa
Biker
Island,
gang. Yes.
and that's fun.
Love Balboa Island.
Yes, we
I wanna
cruise
stay
all
there
the way
one
there. I
day.
know. Why don't I don't know
say
if
that
people have
every
been
year,
in
I think.
It'd be nice. Well, I would like to stay there for like a month.
I
We
mean,
hang out in
that
Balboa
sounds great,
Island.
but I have a job.
We can go. Oh yeah.
Right.
Ugh.
I know.
Jeez. And then we could stay right next to our good friends, the Altmans.
Right.
For $1 million listing.
I did go and stalk them because I got all excited because sadly I could see from the bridge.
Yeah, they must have rented it out.
There's
It wasn't them.
people on the deck. I'm like, oh my God, that's their house. Let's do a drive-by and see if they're outside having dinner. I think they rented the house, so it was not them.
Right.
It's okay.
We went out one morning, and we thought we saw some celebrity actor guy.
I am pretty sure he is. I have no idea what he's in. I will figure this out one day.
The funniest thing, Kylie and I got up. I always have like a Bailey's and coffee. She has a couple cups of coffee.
Right.
I said, well, this morning, let's not go get a smoothie. Let's go get avocado toast at this place called Dory's. And so it's like 9:30 in the morning. So we go out to Dory's, and we get a cocktail at 9:30 in the morning.
Right, mimosas.
So I had 2 Baileys and then a couple cocktails.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You had a few drinks by then.
Yeah, and then I go, well, shit, it's almost 11 o'clock now. Why don't we just go to the Mexican place that's next door?
And you got a margarita.
And
I got a glass of wine.
I had 2 margaritas.
Oh.
Then I had 2 margaritas. So where did I get
No wonder I was drunk that day.
No, and then the whole day, Kylie keeps on drinking. I didn't even know. Yeah, then we went out to dinner
I was
last night.
drunk the whole day.
My mom and dad took all the kids out to Mama D's, Italian place, and took them to Mama D's. So Kylie and I continued to go on out to
date night because we do date
night there, and we go all the way to this place called Eat Chow.
That has amazing sangria that I consumed.
And we had a bunch of sangrias, came back, and then we decided to go back out.
I know.
Because everybody was like hanging out and doing their thing.
You went back to Dory.
All the kids were all hanging out. They were going like boogie boarding at nighttime and all this kind of stuff. I said, well, let's just go out and get a drink. We tried to get my niece and
I know they were tired.
Whatever.
I should have stayed home and gone to bed.
You should have. But on the way back, Kylie gets on her bike. And this is why they have drunk biking, folks. She's swerving all over, and she's like on the wrong side.
It's fine.
Yeah, on the wrong side of the bike path. She goes, no, I'm going on the right side. I'm going.
No,
like,
I didn't say I was on the right side. I said it's fine. There's no one around.
A drunk biking.
I said it's fine. There's nobody around.
Yeah, and then she swerves at the last second to miss somebody coming head on.
No, it wasn't that bad.
So she's on the edge of the bike path, and she just goes boom right into the sand. And I was waiting.
I didn't fall though.
She didn't fall.
I just stayed standing.
Gets back on there, and she's riding her bike down the 2 inches, ready to go over again. And she thinks she has plenty of room as she's swerving. I'm like, you're going to go off again.
I didn't go off again.
I was like, you want to walk your bike back? She goes, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. That's how people get drunk biking.
Right. I didn't, though. And I didn't hurt anybody or myself.
You're lucky one of those electric... down there,
oh, my God.
everybody has
kids
these
on
electric bikes.
Could have taken me out in a second.
Some of these kids are like 11 years old, and they're on electric bike going like
some
30
of them are
down the bike
younger
path.
Than 11.
I mean, flying.
I know. You don't think you should give someone that small and dumb
that much power.
Yeah.
But I talked to Skylar, and she says there's a lot of electric bike incidents and accidents
constant
down there. Yeah. But it's a great environment. I'll tell you what.
What?
I mean, if you're a single guy, or if you're a married guy,
okay,
or if you're just a guy.
Where are we going with this?
When you ride your bike down the path or just walk down the path, there are a lot of attractive people.
That are your daughter's age or younger.
They're all ages, dear.
Okie dokes. Let's be honest. Okay.
I'm not talking about my daughter's age. There's a lot of attractive people on the beach, guys or girls.
Okay.
Okay? And as you're walking down, it's like one after the other. There's
true.
couples. There's couples walking their dogs. There's just like you always see a random really decked out chick that looks like she came out of some glamour magazine walking down the path.
Right.
And then you'll see some kind of every type of style of people.
There's a lot of styles.
And then every once in a while a guy will pass on an electric bike and it'll reek of marijuana.
Ooh,
so bad you're like, is his bike? I
think I just took a hit.
Does his bike run on marijuana? Like, I didn't see him smoking anything.
There was a few of those that were like real strong.
Like, how?
I don't know.
And it kind of happens a lot. You pass certain people and you're like, or you just pass people and you're like, what a heaven.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Right. But that took me away from the attractive people. I'm just asking you, is there more attractive people than non-attractive people? Or you just don't notice the ugly people?
I don't think you really notice the ugly people. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
I think you just happen to notice the attractive people.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, man.
Yeah.
And a guy, if he's all ripped and stuff, always has no shirt on.
Right, because we're in a beach community. So, so there's not much clothing going on.
Always have her bikini on
right,
or whatever.
So there's minimal clothing. And it's July, so people are tan.
I crack up because when you go into Pavilions, which is the grocery store,
right.
all the girls have their thongs on and bikinis running through. Guys have no shirts on. You don't need to wear shoes or shirt in Newport.
I think they're just like, we can't stop this anymore.
It's just free and it's fun.
Right.
This grocery store is freezing ass cold. You gotta wear like a parka in the grocery store.
Maybe that's how they try to get you in and out.
Yeah.
You're like, come on.
You're coming to your bathing suit. You buy 2 bags of ice.
Yeah, can you hurry up?
You better get out
because you're offending the locals.
Right. You know what I thought was really amazing?
No.
And you're not even going to know why I thought about this. There's a Cold Stone Creamery.
Right.
Did I say it right?
Cold Stone. You actually did.
I keep saying
time.
Stone Cold. The last time we went there, we went to the Cold Stone Creamery.
We did go to Cold Stone.
We went with the kids, right? And we get in line, and there's this guy just chatting away in line. And he says he goes to Cold Stone 2 or 3 times a week and gets a quart of ice cream in this big.
They like mix
thing.
It for you and everything.
Yeah, and they all know him
because he comes in 2 to 3 times a week.
And he goes, "I don't drink, I don't take drugs, but I need my ice cream." He's explain.
If you didn't drink, you'd probably need some ice cream.
I need ice cream anyway.
Yes.
My belly needs some ice cream.
Yeah.
If I had ice cream this week, I'd probably be diarrhea every second.
That's what you got out of that?
What? If I ate ice cream that much?
No,
as this guy?
Cold Stone? I thought you would have talked about the football player we met.
Oh, yeah.
And his wife and dog.
In line with us is a guy that was on USC football. He's a lineman, and the girl had a dog, and we were just chatting about the something doodle. Something the doodle.
It's like a mini golden doodle, I think.
Yeah, micro. He says a micro golden doodle, which is a little tiny dog.
Yes.
But anyway, Newport Beach is great. Right, Keeks?
Yes.
And a lot of fun times, a lot of fun nights. Did you go in the water at all and body surf at all or anything?
I did just a little bit. I know I didn't much this time.
The last couple days, I did kind of a lot.
I didn't have a whole lot of water this time. I don't know why.
Yeah,
wasn't feeling it.
The first day I was there, I played smash ball with Skylar, which we go along.
Actually, the first day we were there, we didn't go to the beach even.
Oh, we podcast and everything.
Right.
Yeah. Second day, I played smash ball. I played a little volleyball. I played football, and then I played body surfed, and I sprained my ankle.
Yeah, you did.
When I was playing smash ball.
I was really hot on Monday, and I was gonna go in the water, and you just came in, and I was like, well, never mind then. I don't want to go by myself.
Yeah, I don't know
so
why.
I didn't go in.
Okay, well, next time you got to go. It varies from year to year on what we do there. But the kids had a great time. River surfing every morning. River and Gianna would go down. They spend a lot of time down at the beach, riding their bikes to the wedge.
Yeah, we didn't see them a whole lot, if
they
you
rode
will,
their bikes.
for family vacation.
How many miles do you think they got on their bikes?
I mean, they went to the wedge like twice,
2 or 3 times, yeah. Wedge is known as one of the best body surfing waves ever. It's
we didn't even ride
unique.
down there this year.
No. But they rode down.
We didn't have anyone to stock this year.
Skylar was there all week with us.
Yes.
Charlie, her boyfriend, came a few times.
We saw him a few.
Skylar had a plethora of friends.
Oh, yeah.
One of her friends puked all over
that wasn't great.
The bed upstairs. And then one of her friends puked in the kitchen sink downstairs.
Ew, I didn't know that.
Same friend.
Ew.
You were all drunk and everything. And then, but Sky, they all cleaned it up.
It's probably a good thing I was drunk that night.
No, I like Sky's friends. They're all nice. They look like they're having fun, that's for sure.
It sounded like they were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, and so that was really good. That's one thing I really like about Newport is everybody just does their own thing.
That is true.
Yeah, and we all did some dinners together and lunches together and stuff like that, and have a really good time. And Tanner came with his girlfriend, Allie.
A lot of significant others this trip.
Everybody had a significant other, and they had a really good time. It was really nice getting to know Allie.
Yes, it was.
I enjoyed that. Tanner bought brand new flip-flops for one of the first times ever he's bought flip-flops, and he couldn't find them. But what happened the last day we were there?
I found them.
Kylie found them where the fire pit is.
Right.
Underneath the fire pit.
Randomly, actually. I probably would not have seen them, but...
They kind of blended in with the sand.
They were under a chair, and the chair got moved. And I was like, oh, my God. So he lucked out because we probably were about 6 hours away from leaving them.
I know. For sure.
It's fine.
One guy that we did not see in Newport.
I know.
I don't know if we forgot to call him.
You don't know if you forgot to call him?
I didn't call him, but he definitely knows we were there. He probably couldn't come this week anyway. I better call him this week. Maybe he's mad at us.
Right.
This guy.
Hey, everybody. This is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders, 310-465-3347.
Next year, Joe. We'll see Joe at the football pool.
You say that every year.
Yeah. Now, Kiley, when she goes to the beach,
What?
and she goes to Newport Beach, it's a
What do
little
I do?
irritating because all she
Why?
does is read.
Oh, I know. It's my vacation.
But one book you read was Jessica Simpson.
Which this book came out like 3 years ago.
It's Jessica Simpson, the singer's biography.
Autobiography, yes.
Singer, actor, whatever.
And
you
I
wanna call it.
finally was like, I am just going to read this book. It's been on my list. I'm going to make it happen.
Now, when we were watching that celebrity golf tournament,
Right.
Steph Curry won the thing, and a few years back, Tony Romo was won a thing.
Yeah.
And so when Kiley is reading this book on the
Yep,
beach,
you had a lot of questions for
I'm like,
me.
hey, are you to the part where she's dating Tony Romo? Because she dated Tony Romo, and one year I
Yeah,
saw
for
her
like
at the
2
celebrity
years.
golf tournament, Jessica Simpson, and I was like, oh, they dated. What did they say about it? And then there was nothing to ever say about it. But
Well,
they
it
broke
was
up.
not what you wanted to hear.
Yeah, but what did she say? Why she broke up with Tony Romo?
No, Tony broke up with her.
Oh, I thought she broke up.
No, he
Oh.
broke up with her.
Why did Tony Romo break up with her?
Because he saw an email from John Mayer.
Oh yeah.
Because John Mayer tried to like we kind of wormed in and out of her life a lot. I kind of don't really dig a John Mayer these days.
Yeah, so
'cause of
she
him.
was in a relationship with John Mayer before Tony Romo.
Yeah, and so he had sent her an email, and she was always really open. Like he texted me or he emailed me or whatever. And this one time, she just hadn't mentioned it yet, and he went through her phone. Which why the fuck is he going through her phone?
Didn't trust her
Oh shit! But why?
because John Mayer.
Anywho, and so he saw this email and got all mad at her and broke up with her. And then he later actually came back and was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't like realize like I didn't. You didn't lie to me. You were right. You were honest. Like, but she
Oh.
was like, it's too late.
Yeah, that's good. And then, but
Yeah.
I found out what she said about Tony Romo. He was kind of like immature, and he had like a frat house and his
Yeah,
house and everything.
because she was when they were dating, she'd have like friends to come into town for like games and stuff, and she'd put them up in a hotel room. And they're like, "Well, why can't we just stay with you
At Tony's house.
at Tony's house?" And she was like, "I didn't want to tell him it was a frat house." She's like, "There was garbage everywhere. There was always like a handful of guys playing video games. Like it wasn't what they thought it was."
And he had in the bathroom. He would just have like paychecks.
Oh
as
my God,
bookmarks
yeah.
and
She
stuff.
said that he would just have like checks. Like she said at one point there was like $350,000 worth of checks like stuck in a magazine.
And people didn't know this about her. She was like a really good business person. Like,
Yeah,
very smart
she's-
and money conscious.
Which
and everything
you would
else.
think she's from everything you would kind of thought she was an idiot, but she has like this multi-billion-dollar company.
Right. Is it clothing company or something?
Yeah,
Yeah. But I thought that I like that story and everything.
I know. So that was kind of interesting. You're like, oh,
And then the whole John Mayer.
yes.
I wonder if this John Mayer guy,
Oof. I've been,
because he's been with a lot of chicks.
yes, he has.
Famous wise, Taylor
Yes,
Swift,
yes.
Jennifer Aniston, Katy Perry. I mean, it's a long list of.
Well, no,
pretty good
what I
celebrities.
got out of this book, which I found interesting, is basically he, quote unquote, if you will, uses these women, like when they're on a high, when they're doing their best and like thriving, he like basically, if you will, sucks their energy from them, like will write a song about them. And when they're down, he throws them away. So if he thinks he can't use you basically for music, he gets rid of you.
Does he have sex with him first?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. And then, but then when you're doing really good, she's like, I'd be doing great. And he'd come back in my life.
Oh.
And then I would start going down and he'd get rid of me. And then
Right.
like they were on this sick cycle. So I'm guessing he does that to every woman that he's been with.
Yeah, he's not married or anything yet.
Yeah.
Still does it. Fucking guy.
I know. So I'm
Jeez.
kind of like, ew, I don't think
John Mayer hater. Well,
Yeah, I don't like that.
Now you got to read Jennifer Aniston's biography
Does
to
she
see.
have one?
I don't know.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Or Katy Perry.
Deal.
Or
Yeah. I
Taylor
wanna
Swift.
know.
Who knows? This guy gets around, man.
Well, he does.
Yeah, all I know is this guy.
But it
gets
was
around.
really, if you want to if you haven't read it since it came out like 3 years ago, it was a really interesting autobiography.
So then I asked
liked
Kiley,
it.
should I read it? She goes, no.
I kind of gave you all the highlights.
Yeah, I was expecting more. I'm a pro football guy, so I was like, oh,
No,
like
it
with
wasn't.
Tony
It
Romo?
wasn't what you wanted to hear out of it.
Right. Tony.
But I liked it. I dug it.
That's
It was
good.
a good read, a good beach read because it was kind of easy and you could like listen to conversations and kind of do two things at once.
And you can fully ignore people when you're reading, like you.
if
usually
I
do.
want to, yeah,
Yeah, Kiley always sits on the outside of me.
because I don't want to talk.
Like we'll be in a row of people. She sits on the outside because she'd rather just read and stuff. Kids kind of always
Correct.
sit back behind us a little bit. And
Yeah, I can just sit there and read.
Right.
You can ask me a question when you want.
You
and
sit
I'm
next to your
happy.
mom. Your mom won't stop talking, so I sit next to my mom.
Correct.
Or I sat next to the babe this year.
Or no, what ends up happening is you put me in the middle and you both are talking over me to talk to each other. So it's like, why just sit next to each other?
Right. Now, my mom usually makes me a meatball sandwich.
Yeah, what the fuck? You didn't get a meatball sandwich.
She's going to listen to this and be so... Actually, Mom, if you're listening to this...
Where the fuck's the meatball?
You can make
Just
me...
joking.
Don't cuss at my mother. And then, and then you can make me a meatball sandwich at your house or the beach in Tahoe.
Oh, okay.
I'll take that. If you can make me a meatball sandwich in... She usually goes to Mama D's...
Gets a big
and
meatball.
gets the big meatball, and she chops it all
Yeah.
up and makes a really good meatball sandwich and brings it down to me on the beach.
She didn't make you any food this trip. Now that I'm
Well,
thinking
she was tired.
about
She made
it.
chili.
Besides chili.
My mom
yeah.
made chili.
She did make chili.
And she
Normally
no,
just
she made me
throws
a
you
couple pieces of
sandwich.
toast. She made me avocado
Oh,
toast.
I didn't know that.
She made you one too, avocado toast.
No, she didn't. That was 4th of July.
Oh yeah, that wasn't 4th of July. She made me toast when I was there, though.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
I did have a piece of toast. But anyway, you go up there and get drinks, and you get food if you want up in the penthouse.
Right.
Anything else we're leaving out in Newport, dear?
I have no idea. Things come to me randomly.
Right. I kind of think,
What?
and I have a theory,
Oh, jeez.
that you didn't go in the water in Newport
Oh,
because, one, it's Shark Week,
it could be. There could be
And
unconsciously.
two-
It's back there.
and two, you're a little afraid of sharks in the water.
There's been a lot of shark things, and it does get in my head.
But there's mostly been shark attacks in Maui or Hawaii or Oahu,
I know. It's creepy, though.
Australia, South Africa.
I would agree that there's probably a subconscious part of my brain that was like, you're good. You don't need to go in.
Right.
Just keep reading.
Yeah, I think most people are afraid of sharks. But right now there's so much information about sharks and everything. Now you kind of know more.
I know. We came home last night and ended up watching because like Shark Week's about to start or something. So the National Geographic Channel is doing this whole like month-long shark thing, and we watched like 2 hours of sharks.
I know. And
It was kind of interesting though,
sharks somehow are colorblind, but if you have yellow on,
because apparently
Watch
like
out.
really bright colors they actually just see as black, and so they actually think it's something like a fish or something.
right. So the brighter the
tropical
color,
fish,
the brighter
if
the
you will.
color, the worse off.
Right.
Watch
So
out.
don't wear a bright yellow. Learn
What
that.
color suit do you want to wear? Like a green one?
I would say not green.
I don't know what color.
I
black?
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They
Nobody
didn't
knows.
say that. I would like that answer.
I think they kind of really don't know. And they
No,
have all
they
these
did
theories.
say there was like because there it is the thing with like yellow.
Yeah, because they did 3 attacks all around different ones around the world or whatever, and yellow seemed to be the
No,
common
well
denominator.
they totally went into 3, but there was a lot of like yellow kayaks that get bit all the time.
Right. So the moral of the story is probably don't. I always thought that years and years ago when I used to wear yellow bathing suit all the time, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't wear. Or I think I don't want to wear a red one either.
No, apparently red's fine.
Yeah, red. I don't want to look like blood, but they
Nah,
smell
don't.
blood.
They don't see it. They smell it.
Right. But
Right.
yeah, I don't know, dear.
I know. Damn sharks.
But what I do know, the Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller, and her handle at Insta is at This Essential Life. Right there.
Right.
As far as the beach goes, what's your
Yes.
favorite part of going to the beach?
Of going to the beach.
And I'll tell you my favorite and my worst favorite.
Oh, like when we're in Newport or generally? What are you
Newport
asking me?
or general.
I do love like.
'Cause some people hate the beach.
Oh no, I like the beach. I
Okay.
dig the beach. I wouldn't just. I'm not the person that would do things to make you happy, especially for this long.
Right.
Like maybe in the beginning, like I'll try it, but
Right.
I wouldn't do that. So I like it. I find it relaxing. I do like to read on the beach.
Right. That's what I thought you were going to say.
Yes, and I also do like to enjoy a cocktail on the beach. So I
Right.
think it's like a little sun, a little relaxation, a little reading for me.
Yeah, I like having my music and
Yeah.
like a cocktail on the beach and my music playing.
Yeah, it's
And the least part is putting sunscreen on. That's my least favorite. I hate putting sunscreen on.
But if I put it on before, I actually find if I put it on before I put my bathing suit on, I'm in a better place.
Yeah, you should always put sunscreen on before when you're just at home, like naked. Put it on.
Oh, yeah, you
and
don't
then
miss
put your
any
clothes on.
spots
Yeah, then
then.
put your clothes on and then go to the beach. But it never happens that way.
Nah, it was like 50-50 last week.
I wonder if this guy wears sunscreen.
I hope so. This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs at 775-833-0551.
I got my high school reunion this week.
Oh, shit, yeah.
My 35th high school reunion.
Why are you so old?
How old are you when you freaking have a 35-year-old reunion?
Right. Jeez.
I went to my 30th, but I went to the second day. The first day was like the party day, and we had to do something.
I
so
think we went to
couldn't make it.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, and I didn't want to leave my dad hanging or whatever, so I figured, if everybody's still out, we'll still go, but nobody was because they're old.
It was a shitty day also at the beach.
It was all smoky, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one was out because
I think so.
You might know no one was out still because they're old.
Everyone's all tired, yeah.
Yeah, everybody goes out at 6, gets home at 8. But this year they're having, I think it's a smaller one because it's 35 years. I'm sure people aren't going to go.
You know, who has the 35-year reunion?
I don't know. We're going to go this time.
Can't wait.
Right, I'm sure. Everybody's going to get you all confused.
Right. Now, which one are you?
Yeah. But it's always interesting. It's always actually funner than you think when you start seeing everybody.
I mean, for
and
you, I
talking.
know to 0 people, so it's great.
You know the Kirbys?
Oh, okay, I know the Kirbys.
You know Dominic? Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of. He's always with the Kirbys. That's it.
Okay, great.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see how this
goes.
goes.
Are you excited?
Kind of excited.
What are
to
you
see
excited
everybody.
about?
Well, I would always be excited to see like old girlfriends and stuff, but I saw in the text that one of my old girlfriends isn't going to be there.
The one that you keep wanting to see because you're
eventually.
creeper.
Well, not a creeper. I just you always get curious to see.
That's what
how
Facebook's
people
for. You just
turn out.
stalk them.
I don't stalk people on Facebook.
Do you want me to stalk
I don't
them
know
for you?
how to stalk on Facebook.
I found your dad's ex-girlfriend. It was easy.
Oh yeah, you did. What was her name? Kitty something.
Kitty Murray.
Yeah, Kitty Murray. Don't mention my mom and dad. My mom will get mad. You mentioned Kitty Murray again.
Well, so I could find her if you'd like. I'm sure she's on Facebook.
Right. But you don't know people's names now or do whatever. I don't even care about it. I'll ask people.
They don't.
What
What are they going to show you a picture?
I wonder if anybody listens to our podcast at the reunion. I would think some people
passing
do.
out some cards.
I know. I think some people might.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll say here.
It's your people.
You're listening to our podcast. I won't talk about how fat and old and gray you look now.
Yeah, you're gonna go on a bit like a diet this week before Friday.
Yeah, I got a diet.
Like laxatives.
I'm gonna dye
or
my
something.
hair. I'm gonna go on a diet, and I'm gonna start pumping some iron. I'm gonna put some steroids. I'm gonna do some
little
steroids
human growth.
this week. Yeah, I need some human growth hormones this
for
week.
like a week and see what happens.
Right, a couple. I already get some Botox.
Oh boy. Okay. I see you. I come home from work on Friday like a whole different person.
Yeah.
Like what the hell happened?
I'm all tan and my face is all pasted back.
I got some strings put in and.
What are you getting ready for? Well, my reunion.
A little cool sculpting.
I heard my old acting teacher
from high school.
That was Mrs. Love.
Oh, okay.
Or Miss Mitt. I don't even know if she's married.
Okay.
Mrs. Love.
Was your okay?
I had a kind of crush. Everybody had a crush on Mrs. Love. Barbara Love, her name was.
Okay.
But maybe it was just me, or maybe it was the
don't
whole
know.
school. We'll find out at the reunion.
You're gonna ask around.
Yeah, ask everybody. Hey, what's Barb doing?
Ew. Barb's no longer with us, Eric.
Yeah. No, she wasn't that much. Barb at the time was probably only Barbara Love was probably 25 to 27 years old as a teacher.
And how old were you?
16 or 17.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's why everybody had
So
crushes
she's
on
10
her.
years older than you?
Yeah, that's why everybody had crushes on her. That makes perfect sense.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, yeah. So high school reunion, 6 o'clock.
Can't wait.
Friday night. Kylie, you're going.
Cannot wait.
You have to go, kid dear, so I can introduce you to all my peeps.
Like I swear.
Yeah.
I don't have problems.
But yeah,
I
so
swear.
we might get some questions about the podcast, but we'll see.
Okay.
Don't be embarrassed here.
I'm not embarrassed. Your people, not mine.
Yeah, sure. You don't even know anybody.
I
so
know. Why
we'll,
I get embarrassed about? Hopefully, I don't
so
drink too much and embarrass you.
Won't matter. You know what? No, it's no. You know
I
what's
won't.
embarrassing? And we were sitting around the patio in Newport,
What?
and we were sitting there talking, and I find out stuff when I was a kid all the time.
Oh my
that I
God!
don't know
I
about.
forgot about this, and you told me this, and I was dying.
Because Kelly's kid was
Yeah.
walking around a little bit, and he's kind of on his tiptoes. My mom goes, "Yeah, when you started walking early, but you started walking early, but you were pigeon-toed." And I go, "I was?" And she goes, "Yeah, the doctor made us put your shoes on the opposite feet, so you can walk and not be pigeon-toed. And we had to do it like that for a while. I go, are you kidding me? How do I not find this out?
After all these
All
years,
the
it's coming out.
Right, all the strangest things. And my mom starts laughing.
Like, how did you turn out like as normal-ish as you have?
I don't think I am.
I don't think you are either.
I don't know
But-
what's going on.
Like,
Like, my teeth are all redone and everything. And when we're sitting around the fire pit, Sky has this app that shows you
there's
You
like an
take-
AI generation of what
AI
your baby would
generation.
look
Not,
like.
No, what you look like as a baby.
I thought it was what your
No,
baby would look like.
What you look like as a baby. It goes back. It takes your picture now, and you see if it looks like
Oh,
your
I didn't
baby.
look like you had a baby at all.
No, but mine comes out curly hair, looks a little African American. In a whole, all the other pictures
Like
are
a
in,
wrestling
one-
jumpsuit.
in yeah, all the other pictures are done in like a onesie, and mine's in like a wrestling jumpsuit. And then my mom goes, "Look, you close up in on the teeth. The teeth are all like crooked and missing, and everything else." I'm like, it must have known I had screwed up teeth. Like the AI knew.
It's
that
like,
I
oh,
had-
this guy.
He had so much dental work done. We better give the baby screwed up teeth.
Because those aren't real.
But yeah, he was cute though.
Oh.
My mom always said he was cute.
Well, it's all right.
I know.
You're a special guy. I keep learning all these things about you.
This podcast is sponsored. This podcast is sponsored by 430 National and Reno Yard LLC. Dear, guess what?
It's nap time? No.
It's last call. So who are we cheersing today, babe?
Oh my God, I didn't even think about this.
What? I thought you had a cheers today.
I said I'm going to cheers myself. That's what I said, jokingly. But we can
let's
cheers me.
No, let's cheers you. You're really gonna cheers yourself?
Why not?
Let's cheers Kylie, because what she does every year to go down to Newport, she makes tons of cookies.
I do that.
She drives part of the time.
I do.
She makes crates and crates of snacks.
I do.
She orders Costco 2 or 3 times online. If anybody needs anything, she always gets it for everybody.
'Tis true.
What else are you doing?
I don't know. I feel like I do a lot.
Yeah, she does a lot for the trip, and
With little appreciation.
yeah, everybody somewhat thanks you. She does a lot for my parents on the trip, right?
Right.
And everybody appreciates you.
I hope
I
so.
love you.
I love you too.
Thanks for what you do. You do a lot for the kids on this trip.
I know y'all would be sunburned.
Right, we
Apparently
all be
nobody packs sunblock.
Yeah, we all be sunburned. No one would have a toothbrush. Kids wouldn't. My dad or Skylar wouldn't have a toothbrush.
Right.
We went and got them toothbrushes. Right.
Right.
We go down. We say, "Oh, we'll get bikes tomorrow." She goes, "No, no, 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 no.
We're
We
going
gotta
right
get-
now.
We're going right now.
Yeah, nobody would
We're
have
gonna get-
bikes.
We're
It
gonna get
wasn't for
bikes
me.
because they're all sold out." And
Right.
She was
and
right.
I was right.
And I tell her she's wrong about a lot of things, but she's
I'm always
right.
right.
She's right about a lot of things, and that's what you have to know.
Right.
So anyway, cheers to you, dear.
Thanks. I'll
Cheers.
take it.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. We're
'Cause
clicking cups.
As much as I do it,
Those on the YouTube.
you
can see
you
it.
pay for it. So
Right. I pay for it either way. I pay for it as punishment, or I pay for it monetarily. One or the other.
Right.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.